a line. It is also the less powerful. It is 100 watts per second. It has a modeling lamp and a flash tube. This will give you exact same pictures every time you flash. This flash has a high repeatability. That means it will flash the same power every time you use it. It has a dimmable power. We will see all this. Let's take our unit out of the box. In the box, you will find the flash, mostly assembled with the reflector. The only thing missing on it is the modeling lamp. We will install it in a second. It already has the handle, so we will install it directly on the tripod by unscrewing here and rescrewing to hold the flash steady. Let me show you the inside here. We will install the modeling lamp. The modeling lamp is the lamp that will be lit when you are preparing to shoot. Something very important, this is a quartz tube. You should never touch this tube with your hand. So you will be using the provided wrapping to install your modeling lamp in the socket in the center of the flash. What would happen if you touch it is that the tube could explode or cease working due to the grease of the hands that would deposit on the tube itself. You also have an electrical cord and a PC cord that will link your camera to the flash to have it go on sync with your camera. Before plugging the unit on, make sure that all the switches are off. Plug the power. You can turn on the unit, but you still do not see light. But the flash is fully functionable here. We can use the flash, but the modeling lamp is off. When you turn on the modeling lamp, the tube inside is now lit and will provide you an idea of where your flash will light when it will go on. You have the power setting here that will increase or decrease the power at the flash at the moment that the flash will be fired. So you can have a very small flash power here and a very large flash power when it is at the extreme high. The difference will be the time it takes to recharge. It will be longer the higher the setting is, and shorter when the setting is short. Remember, when you turn down, like I just did now, you have to fire your flash once to dump the capacitor, and now it is at the new low setting. We'll now use it for our portrait. Now that the flash is linked to the camera, I am ready. I have made a measurement of light. I also make sure that the white balance is good for my new flashes. And when I look at the scene with the modeling lamp, it can tell me that there is now a shadow just beside my subject. When I will take the picture, that shadow will be in there. There's one simple trick. First, you have to see before you shoot, and then when you do the placement of your light, like this for example, by moving the light a little bit out, the shadow will fall further away, and with the angle of the camera I will be able to make a portrait with no shadow. if I create too much shadow on the side of the face, I will use a reflector to come and fill in the unwanted shadow. I use the 5-in-1 reflector, which has the white, gold, translucent, black, and silver to do all my needs in reflection. This is the easiest white key setup. Any white wall or paper, one umbrella that will diffuse the light very largely, and the subject close to the background, but make sure not to have any shadows. I will now change the umbrella for the softbox. Maintenant, attention, est-ce que tout est pareil? Accessoirement, ici, mon problème est ici. Regarde ça ici. Je vais dormir pendant qu'on travaille. Regarde ça. The series of image I have just done with the softbox shows you that the softbox is a lot more directional than the umbrella. It sent a lot less light to the background and a more diffuse light on the subject. We have softer shadow, softer edges. It is a more wrapping light. Why? Because it is a softer light source, it is a larger light source, and the light travels parallel to the front of the box, sending in a soft light. And with the size of the box, it sends light even on the shadowy area. And the background becomes gray because it lacks of light. There's less light, and white, when it has less light, becomes gray, can even turn completely dark if we change the lighting pattern. I will just show you how to see when we move the softbox around the subject. Everything can happen. Be sure to look for all solutions. It's not because you have small flashes that you cannot have the same creativity. Some lighting may look very extreme when you look at your subject facing you, but think about turning your subject facing the light, like in the 3/4 here, and you will still have some light going on the side of the face, and we will even go further with some extreme lighting. This type of lighting replicate the window side. Now let's go even for more extreme lighting, going to look for the rim light, which is a light that will come from the back. And as you see, the softbox being aimed toward the subject, the background will become very dark. The light pattern that we have here is very extreme, but you can open up the shadows with a reflector. This is what I will be doing here. Just bringing in the reflector that will just open up the shadows on this side of the face and having the model turn the face this way, like this. Look at the difference. So we are aiming for a less dramatic, and we can even push by exposing for the lower lit side. Of course, the easiest way to compensate for high shadows, like we have on this side of the face now, would be to use a second flash. Using this flash to fill in the shadows to the ratio that you want. You may even decide that this flash will now become your main light, and having the softbox use as your fill light or your rim light. Let's try. By using the umbrella as a main light, we have very nicely soft exposed image, and we have a nice highlight on the side with the softbox that is right there. The softbox can be used in many ways, as can a second light, but an umbrella and a softbox makes a perfect pair for the Foresto kit. Most home users will find the best deal in the Foresto flashes. They are small, convenient, have a modeling lamp, the power can be adjusted, and they can use all the accessories available for the Camry series also. So soft boxes, umbrellas, honeycomb grids, barn doors, all the accessories. So the Foresto is the affordable perfection. Dégager le visage. Ce qui est important, c'est que je vais juste dégager le visage. Je vais être sûr. Denis, c'est pas tu fais quelque chose? Peut-être monter tes pieds sur le barreau. Dans la boîte lumineuse. Oui.